Okay, so just to clarify, it's not that God doesn't exist, so the whole energy, the whole universe, life doesn't exist if you don't believe it. Of course it does. Or he does, or she does. Let's say it does. But if you do not believe in it, it doesn't exist in your existence. So God exists as long as you believe it exists. If you don't believe in goodness, if you don't believe in life, if you don't believe in the universe, if you're just living a life pushed by mere inertia, there's no God in your life. There's nothing going on in your life. God doesn't exist. You need a belief of your existence. You don't have to believe necessarily. If you do, it's fine. You don't have to believe in a floating man with a beard, white in the sky. Fine if you do. And that's the opposite of what, like the other side of what we're talking about. You may, and this is my opinion, I don't want to offend anybody with this concept, you may believe in this cup of coffee here. And if this cup of coffee is what ignites all the joy, all that connection, all the spirit elevates, it doesn't matter if it's the cup of coffee or the floating guy in the sky or a Buddha or Allah or anybody. For me, it's in the belief that God gets ignited, that your connection with God gets ignited. It's not necessarily what you believe in. If you are, because most likely all of us are not completely correct on what we're believing. It may not be this cup of coffee. It may not be the floating guy in the sky. It may not be it may not be Allah. It may not be anybody, or it could be all combined. But we don't know. If somebody were to ask me, thank you for the question, what God is, it's a little different than the general approach. God is all the things we mentioned. God is the full combination of the whole array of energy that is around us. There is infinitely spanning through the universe and within us. And we exist right on the cusp between outer energy and inner energy. To my inner energy, to the molecules that are in my belly, in my shoe, and whatever, I am God. And also that God. I am God. And I tell you how. If I get a slap on my face right now, or if you say something negative to me, you offend my family, I will get, all my energy within will change so much that I could get a bellyache, I could cry, I could get sick, I could die out of stress. People die out of stress. I have killed energies in cells inside of me, or changed the dichotomy of them, the shape, to the point that my being dies and just goes into other things. That's a different topic. But I am God to all that's within me. And God is what is beyond me, but also God is what's within me. It's the whole thing. But our being, who we are, is exactly there. We are at that cusp between what's around us, the energy around us, and the energy within us. Hence, if you are positive, if you are happy, or if you're negative, or if you want to be a killer, or if you want to be a saint, you change the energy within you, you will naturally attract the movement and the energy that is around you, that is akin, the kindred energy, and that will make you have more money, less money, more women, more men, less of that sadness, happiness, because that's what you're changing within the energy within yourself. You are God to it, and then what happens is connected to that. That is what God is for me.